In order to inherit my husband's billion-dollar fortune, I tried every way to get rid of him. First, I lured him into jumping into a river with strong undercurrents. When he didn't resurface for a long time, I thought my plan had succeeded, but it turned out the old man had just learned how to swim. Soon enough, he emerged from the water. I quickly hid my frustration, but I didn't give up. To finish him off, I then persuaded him to jump off a cliff to prove his fearless love for me. Eager to please me, he stood at the edge without hesitation, completely unaware he was playing right into my trap. After taking a deep breath, he leaped, splash, right into the water. I happily recorded everything with my phone. With the video as evidence, no one would suspect I was the murderer. When he still hadn't surfaced after a long time, I knew my plan had worked. As long as I could get home and find his lawyer, I'd easily inherit the fortune. The thought made me smirk, but soon I realized something was wrong. I'd forgotten I didn't know how to drive the yacht. Stranded in the middle of the river, I pulled out my phone to call for help, but there was no signal. I was completely desperate. To survive, I decided to try operating the boat based on memories of my husband. I pressed a button, accidentally retracting the anchor. Then I pushed the throttle, and suddenly the boat spun out of control. Terrified, I thought about jumping out and swimming to shore. But then I remembered I couldn't swim. The only life ring had been thrown away earlier. As the yacht drifted toward the cliffs, I panicked and hid in the cabin, letting the current carry us over the waterfall. I have no idea how much time passed before I washed up on shore. When I woke up, I immediately took out my phone to call for help. It turned on, but there was still no signal in this wilderness. The only way out was to save myself. I rummaged through my bag to see what might be useful, but all I found was a red shirt to keep me warm. Better than nothing. After pulling myself together, I decided to hike my way out of this deserted island. But I hadn't gone far when I noticed something wrong. A black bear was drinking water not far ahead. Terrified, I turned and ran, but the bear chased after me. In a panic, I threw my high heels at it. The scent attracted the bear's attention, and I barely escaped with my life. Little did I know, what happened next would make me regret everything for the rest of my life.